Hello and welcome to another episode of Balatro. We are gaming on the orange stake. We just beat the green deck on orange stake. I've played quite a bit offline. I have had some time over the weekend and a buddy of mine was free, and so he and I just played through a bunch of orange stakes. So orange stakes we have left to beat include Zodiac, Nebula, and that's it. So let's go Zodiac. I think it's been... No, Nebula? I think it's been the longest since we've done a Nebula deck run. Ooh, the telescope voucher is dangerous. So I just played a run where I learned on this experimental patch the true power of straights. Saturn is just insane. Saturn is absurdly powerful. Okay, do we want a free foil tag? A free foil Joker by taking the foil tag. On orange stake, it's less risky than on gold stake. If it's perishable, that's a little sad, but only a little sad. It's like, it's totally fine to have a perishable foil Joker that really pulls you through in future, in, you know, an ante 2, for example. So let's take it. We don't need the shop to be free since our foil Joker will already be free. We could just look for a 10. A little awkward. I think it's better to look for the flush. The spade flush. Ooh, we got the king. I was supposed to say we can just look for the king, not the 10. We had the 10, we discarded the 10, we got the king, so we would have gotten a straight, but we got the flush anyway. So we play the flush, and now there are a bunch of hands that get us there. Like a heart flush, we just need one heart. We've got 9 of them. Let's see it. Hey, we got there. Okay. And now we get a free foil Joker. What's it gonna be? Please don't be perishable, that's all I ask. It's not perishable, it's a hallucination. Which is not great, but not terrible. Buffoon pack. Gonna give me some ice cream, because I don't want heart to be sticking around forever. So we're way ahead of the curve right now. We could open a celestial pack and guarantee that we see flush. Flush ain't bad to upgrade. And we can make it easier to play if we just get more tarot cards from hallucination and such. Okay. Strength. Does not make flushes easier to play. But that's alright. I'm glad that hallucination hit a tarot card at all. Alright, we don't have to be picky here. Bet on hearts. Give me a heart flush, please. We're getting closer. Give me a heart flush, please. Nice. This super wins because we have 150 extra chips and we've upgraded flush. It's not quite 3 times over the required score. That won't win the second blind of ante 2. So we just want to look out for that. Well, opening packs is great with hallucination, and celestial packs is great with the telescope voucher. We sell you because we only have 1 consumable slot. That was almost a mistake. Jupiter. Didn't get lucky with the hallucination, and that's okay. Do we take an Arcana pack? Probably. I want to look for some suit changers. Temperance is good too. Here's a suit changer. Although we can give ourselves a Jupiter, but not if we want to use Temperance. So we just change all of these spades into hearts. Awesome. And then we go next. We're gonna use Temperance once we have more Jokers. And we fight, because why? Wouldn't I just rather have an ethereal tag than $3? $3, which is hardly enough for me to even buy anything in the shop. So what spectral cards would I want? Set money to 0 and get a rare Joker would be awesome. Immolate would be awesome. Make a random Joker polychrome and destroy all others would be pickable. I think it would guarantee that it targets ice cream because it doesn't have an addition on it yet, and then hallucination would fail to be destroyed. Which doesn't matter because this is perishable, so it's kind of silly. But what else? Duplicate a Joker? That's terrible. I don't want 2 hallucinations. So, and then all of the seal cards are pretty meh. Particularly because of hand space, consumable slot issues, right? So like the blue seal is a little bit trickier to pull off. Well, I don't know. It's like purple seal and blue seal both generate consumable cards, but not at the same time. So technically they don't fight over each other with the one space of... But it just makes it harder for me to hold on to something like Temperance, you know, if I want to wait on the Temperance. They're definitely weaker when you have less consumable space. So I say we fight just so we can see another shop. We're only going to have $6 in the shop, but even if we just spend all 6 of those dollars on upgrading flush, like that might just be fine. Speaking of flush, let's look for a flush, a heart flush. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We could just play a straight. I guess we might as well. It doesn't score quite as well as a flush, but probably well enough because of all of these chips. Is that true? Is it actually probably good enough? Times 4, we have to get up to 250 chips. This is going to be 140. No, it's not enough. So we might as well look for the heart flush because it's going to take 2 hands anyway if we play a straight. Play a pair. Please give me the flush. You scumbag. Ah, and this isn't enough, I presume? No, it would need to be 200 chips, and it's just not quite there. It's actually kind of close, but it's not there. So we have to... Dang it. So we're gonna have only $4 in the next shop instead of $6, which means we can still technically buy a basic celestial pack or a spectral pack. If I was willing to spend $4 on a spectral pack, I should have just skipped the thing. I guess the answer is I'm not willing to spend $4 on a spectral pack. For the reasons we just talked about. None of the spectral cards are good for me. They are lousy. Only looking at 2 spectral cards, it's like, yeah, Immolate's a high roll, but then everything else, and then like the rare Joker's a high roll, but then everything else is pointless. Pretty much everything else is pointless. So we go... Yeah, converting everything to a single suit would be good, though. Oh, I forgot about that. Converting everything to a single rank would be terrible, though. Ouija would be terrible. Let's go next. Okay, look for the heart flush. We do have extra hearts in the deck, so we should be able to find it this time. We did. This should win in 1 because we've upgraded to level 3. Yep. Okay, we need to get a little stronger soon. Preferably with Jokers since we have this Temperance. Well, this will pay for itself, and it really scales with Temperance. Okay, and we get to upgrade Jupiter. This is a shop I can get behind. We're spending all of our money, but Temperance is gonna help us out. Hallucination is doing nothing because we're just holding on to this Temperance forever. Okay, hello Pillar. We just need another heart. We got another heart. Does a level 4 flush do it? I'm pretty sure it does. Yep. Okay, gift card. Getting powerful. We want to fill up these Joker slots for the gift card to activate with the Temperance. We don't want an Eternal Banner, but we will take... Maybe we hold off on the Jumbo Celestial Pack so we can get our economy up and rolling. $6 for another flush upgrade is good, but reserved parking is quite a bit more money for the gift card. Wow, you're tempting me. Negative Joker really helps with the Temperance. If it's perishable, that's very sad, but it still helps with the Temperance. Can we get 4,500 though? It'll take like 3 flushes? That seems actually kind of hard. We didn't get any stronger still. We got weaker because of Ice Cream going down. Ooh. We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Ooh, I'm nervous. Not a great start. Only 2 hearts in our hand. So we could go for the clubs instead, of which there are 10. But I think we go for the hearts still. Okay. We can play this because it's a pair, which is a decent enough hand. We'll get some reserved parking value. Okay, we get the flush, which is like 2,200. Okay, and one more flush. How are we gonna get this last flush? Is it gonna be diamonds? We have 7 diamonds and 3 of them in our hand. So I think it is gonna be diamonds. We have a discard and a hand to get there. We got it, we got it. I think this wins. Get some reserved parking value. It does. Okay, Ice Cream is disabled, but Temperance is a ton of money. Senor Huesos is really good. Oh, Droll Joker is really good. And upgrade Jupiter again. And then we just greed the Temperance even more. It's gonna be worth a ton of money. Only one hand type, it's gotta be flush. We have some time to look for it. Uh-oh. We need one more heart for sure. If we don't get a heart here, we just die. Woo! Thank goodness. Because of the only one hand type, we'd be forced to play a non-flush, and then we couldn't win after that. So here, we can play a non-flush, but that's fine, because it doesn't lock us into the non-flush, it just doesn't score. And it gives us time to look for the flush. If we miss the flush of diamonds, that would be really unlucky, but we would still live because of Mr. Bones. We got the flush, so we're good to go. You can see the Ice Cream doesn't really matter very much because of how much flush has been upgraded. Jumbo Spectral, huh? We'll get 4. Choose the best. Is it time to pull the trigger on Temperance? I don't think so. What do we want from Jumbo Spectral? Nothing, right? Convert all of your cards to a single suit actually is pretty good. And getting a random rare is pretty good. Alright, alright. We get to look at 4 this time instead of 2. I guess Cryptid to get more hearts is good, but I'm not happy about it. But it could have been a lot worse. Okay, let's think about this. So Temperance gives us if we use it now, it gives us basically $5 extra of interest. But if we wait, it gives us at least $6 extra off of gift card. So we just wait. We don't need the double tag. What was that, boss? All face cards are drawn face down. I really don't care. Look for my flush. Excuse me? Where's my flush? I added a bunch of hearts to this deck. It shouldn't be this hard to find my flushes. Yeah, I knew it would take 2 flushes, and I wasn't that nervous about it because I have so many hearts, but... Okay, we just need 2 clubs, and we have 7 of them. So that's the play. And hopefully we don't lose Mr. Bones. Nice, we got the other flush. Okay. Holding on to Mr. Bones. Ooh, reserved parking even helping us out. Clubs. More clubs is decent. So do we pull the trigger on Temperance now because of To the Moon? We would only want to turn spades and diamonds, but we could do that, especially spades. We could do that relatively easily. Sure. Let's use Temperance and let's start getting the hallucination value going. We'll save this to use in the round because I don't want to miss a hallucination roll when I open this pack. Wow, Temperance comes back right away. Oh, but the sun. Temperance has got to be better. $37 is so much. Okay, we can look for a better Joker. We have a lot of Jokers that are content to be placed. Lusty Joker is not very good. So we take Showman. And the Chariot is okay actually because we've upgraded our hand a lot. Chariot's especially good with the Telescope voucher. Oh, but we can the consumable slot. Nice. So we can afford to go like this. I'm gonna go next, and then we fight. 12,000. It's getting harder and harder. That's for sure. I think we look for the flush of hearts. We'll use the moon later, like on these diamonds. So we can use the Chariot now. Play the flush. This gets us like 6,000, 5,000. Okay, not as good as I thought, but acceptable. And then we can play the club flush with the steel card still in hand. It's gonna get us up to like 11,000, 10,000, okay. And now we just need to find one more heart. And we don't even need the steel card in our hand to win, because 2,000 is easy peasy. Oh, mistake there. We could have gotten more reserved parking value. That's okay. 10 bucks. A second hallucination? That's terrible. Okay. Emperor shows me a tower and a devil. It's funny that we saw 2 Jupiters in that pack. Let's get rid of the tower because it's unplayable with flushes. Open the Arcana pack to get more hallucination value, potentially. Another The Moon is great. Make these flushes easier, get rid of more spades. Nice. Our consistency just went up a good deal, so that's really nice. We can re-roll. I'll buy a Hanged Man. And then this is going to be 4 flushes, potentially. Uh-oh. So we roll again. We need a little bit more power. This is a little bit more power. Like, and I mean very little. But it might be enough. It'd be enough. I don't like you. I don't like the fact that I can see more copies of these Jokers, because I don't even want these Jokers to begin with. Okay. We're powerful enough now. So if we sort by suit, this is not a diamond. So we look for the diamond like this, because we just need 1, and we have 7 out of 46. That's so few. So maybe instead, this is, if we sort by rank, this is a high, which means it's definitely a club. So we can look for the clubs here. We can destroy a couple of 2s, and then discard everything except the clubs. And so we draw a few extra cards this way. Okay, we said that this was a club because it's high. If you sort by rank, it's lower. Yeah, we know from the last hand it's a club. So we can play the club flush. Oh, because we know they're face cards, of course. Okay, we can play the heart flush. This probably doesn't win in 1, but if we're worried about it, we can make something golden. I really don't think this wins in 1. Okay. We're sorting by suit, so this is a club and this is a diamond. Well, this gives us $5 for discarding these. It's a little greedy, but I like it. Okay. And then we can make the diamond ace. Oh, wait, that's only 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 clubs. Look again. Oh, dang it. The measly hand was enough to win, so I didn't get to devil. Whoops. Extra discards is great. Extra Jupiters is great. We don't have that many cards that trigger in hand. Although, reserved parking. It's a little dumb. Reserved parking's my worst joker, so. But it could be worth it to swap mime in for reserved parking, just for the devil. Maybe. Let's open this pack and see what we think. We got a fool. Do we want more money from the fool? Probably. It's a lot of money. $106. Now we're talking. Ooh, look at that. More money? Okay, give me a playable joker, please. That's not it. This is chip scaling, but we don't really need chip scaling. Our chips are, if you have planet plays, planets kind of take care of your chip scaling more than most Joker chip scaling would. Gluttonous Joker's okay. We have 19. I actually have the most clubs. I didn't realize. So it's definitely more score than reserved parking. 22,000 is a little bit hard for us to get to. So we could do that if we're feeling a little desperate. I am not. I want to look for something better. What's with all these planet cards? Double our money. I guess I'll take a lovers. Okay, well we can win this for sure. Hold on, I gotta take this phone call, so I'm gonna wrap the episode here. We'll do this in 2 parts. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be right back. In the next episode, I guess.